It's Christmas.
Yes, it is.
Not really, but sort of. And this is Tanya Nayak.
Hello.
And she is an amazing interior designer.
Aw.
Also because I'm obsessed with Instagram. I just posted a blog, well, a link and a picture to a link of a blog that you did.
There's all that little tie-in. That was a tough one to follow. But
She's part of the Ellen DeGeneres Ed On Air team, but she's also a private interior decorator and designer, and she and her husband own restaurants and decorate restaurants and do amazing things with homes. And I mean,
he puts me to work. Not only do I have to design the restaurants for free, I have to decorate them for free too.
Okay, so you better be getting some good jewelry or vacations on the side in return for that. So listen, Tanya brings us a very special Christmas in July price at an amazing as high as we go easy pay. If you own this, will you call us? Because this is how Ellen DeGeneres does a Christmas tree. The woman whose talk show you loved and who has the most wicked, quirky, awesome sense of home decor has a whole line of home things here on QVC. And I have her marquee letters, and I obsessively order her set of 4 real flame candles because they smell so good and they come in these great little plaid glass. But now we're going to talk about the tree because Tanya, these are the choices real quick: 5 foot, 6.5 foot,
Right.
7.5 foot,
And the Mac
then
Daddy.
a 9 footer. But the other cool thing about this is that this is not a choice of colored or clear.
Yes,
This is both colored and clear.
It does everything. It's color, clear, and multi. So we get all kinds of functions. Let me bring my little handy remote control over here and show you exactly the different functions with the light. First of all, we all know Ellen is a super duper crowd pleaser.
Yeah.
So of course she had to come up with a tree that is the big tree pleaser of all times. So I'll just show you with the click of a button. If you can see here on the remote control, it's really easy. There's only 3 little buttons here to look at. So we have the 1, which is up, the on and off button, and down. So by pressing the up, you're gonna see we're going into the morphing, and
Look at
morphing is what
that.
makes everybody happy. You know, sometimes people want the color lights, other people want the white lights. Now you get all the lights. And then if we click it up one more time, we get the multi, so that just stays solidly on multi. This one's really fun for the kids. They love that. But you know, this tree is very much a decorator's tree. You can put it anywhere and it looks so beautiful on its own without anything but the lights.
So I love the fact that Ellen obviously lives in California, so you're not seeing a lot of snow during the Christmas season in LA. So she actually, not only are her branches really proprietary and nice and lush and full, and this is what she calls the Frasier fir, but she's tipped and frosted all of them so beautifully. But if I can be honest, Tanya, it's not like that kind of cheesy, super fake,
Right.
fluffy, white, painted, frosted thing. It really does look like a light snow dusting. Like it's beautiful.
It's that fresh fallen snow look, and I think that's what Ellen was aiming for here, was for that very au naturel look.
Yep.
It looks like it just lightly dusted. And if you actually look really closely, this is one thing that I
Even the
love
lights
and notice.
are-
Even the
yeah,
lights,
even the
they
lights are
have that
slightly
dusted.
dusted.
See that? So you get a little bit of dusting there, so it does give that very natural, real feel. And if you feel the bristles, the actual stems themselves, they are molded from real tree stems, so they look so super real.
It comes with a remote. It also comes with a foot pedal so that you can easily turn the lights on and off. But we'll never forget the year that, this is before my husband and I, Joe, were married.
Yeah.
And I had to put together my faux tree. And so I'm hauling it up from downstairs in the pieces.
Try to be like, I can do this.
Right?
I can do this by myself.
I can do
Yes.
this. Like, I am
I
going
know
to
I
hear me
can.
roar. And I'm not kidding. I sustained injuries. I was sweating. I think I pulled like a back muscle because it was so difficult to put together. And then all, Tanya, the various cords that had to plug in at the
hooking
center.
things up, setting it up. I feel like you and I live the same life because no joke, that is exactly the same thing has happened to me. I wanted to surprise him. He wasn't home. And so I figured, oh, let me just
Get
get
the tree out and
this
put it
out and do
up.
it myself. And I had the same feeling of hearing me roar. I can do this. And I'll tell you, same exact thing. I was sweating. I couldn't handle it. So-
Disaster. So then how is this one different? Like this, should we go show them?
Yes, I absolutely
By the way,
wanna
you're
show
seeing
you.
on your screen, because you get a 5 foot, 6.5 foot, 7.5 foot, or 9 foot, your choice, the Snowdrift Frasier fir from Ellen DeGeneres and Ed On Air. By the way, the special Christmas in July price saves you between $50 and upwards of $120. As opposed to waiting when it's not a Christmas in July price. It does clear lights and colored in one tree, just thanks to that remote.
Yes.
And then it comes in these 3 pieces.
Right, and And actually, just as we were talking about how difficult it was to put trees together, I want to show you how easy and how us women, little petite women, can do it.
Because there's a power pole in the center where all the electrics live. So what she's about to do is like that, and as soon as she puts each piece together, it's just going to light up.
Right. And how many times did you have to plug stuff in? When you were putting it together, you had to connect each piece together.
Horrible.
So right here, we have one plug-in. So now, we got that. The lights are on already.
Yep.
We have a little stand that comes with the tree.
Thank you.
And here's the trick. If you grab it right from the bottom, thank you.
Yep, you're welcome.
If you grab it right from the
Look,
bottom.
there's your little foot pedal. Love that.
Yeah. You just plop it right into place. It has a nice small stand so that you can really put it anywhere, whether it's a foyer or living room or anywhere you want to put it. So that's the first piece. Done.
Done.
Lights are on. So now I'm going to grab the second piece, and again, like I said, you're going to grab it from the bottom so that you can see what you're doing.
Yep.
And look at this. I'm going to lift my weights
Make
today.
it look harder, Tanya.
Right?
You're not sweating enough.
And then we're going to plop that right into place, give it a little shake, and boom, the lights just came on. So we have A, B, and
of course, guys, it's obviously a no-brainer that as you do this, you're going to zhuzh the branches and kind of fluff it out if you see open pockets or open space. She just put that tree together in like 3 minutes. And because of the power pole, it just instantly all turned on and connected, and that is perfect.
And it also has that continuous on technology, which basically means if one of these little lights goes out, the rest stay on.
Really?
Yeah, you don't have that whole nightmare of like, which light is it? Where is it? How am I going to get these to come back on? They're always going to stay on.
Love it, love it.
Yes.
You will understand when this comes. The 9-footer is glorious. My gosh, if you have ceilings that can accommodate this, I highly recommend this. But I don't know if we can. Guys, when we're done taking a look at this beauty shot video, can we go in close on the branches? Because I can't explain it, but sometimes fake trees look fake. If I'm just totally honest, sometimes fake trees look fake. The branches on this are exceptional. Like, it's so believable. It's like you went into the forest and it was a snowy day, and Bambi ran by, and you're all up in your gear with your hat and your boots, and you cut the tree down. That's what it looks like.
Yeah, and Ellen is all about this, making life easy, having that natural element brought into the house. I mean, these trees, I know for a fact that this 5-foot tree was made per your viewers' request, per everyone's request. They wanted to see something that was a little bit smaller, something that you could put in the foyer. You could flank either side of your fireplace.
I was just going to say a front door you could flank with the
front door, right?
I'm visually shopping for my front door. Keep talking.
And I'm a pretty short person. I've got pretty big shoes on, so this is a good height. This really works anywhere in a college dorm. And your kid's going off to school and you don't want them to miss out on that holiday festive feeling in their room. This is perfect.
I also have to call out, which probably is most demonstrative in the 9-foot, just because with the grandeur of it, you can tell maybe a little bit more what I'm saying. While we don't call this a slim profile tree, because it's not technically a slim profile, because it's not technically that slim, it is not nearly as wide and bulbous as a lot of faux trees.
Oh, it's so frustrating when you have a really big base. This 9-footer is 44 inches in diameter at the bottom.
So it doesn't take up a huge circumference of square footage, which I just think is...
Which makes it that perfect decorator's tree. You don't have to have just one. You can have multiple, and if you put it in a foyer area, then you have a nice spot for it that's not going to be difficult to get in and out of the room.
This is the 7.5-foot, and this is where I've chosen to stand while we take Sandy in Connecticut, because this is the size that I would order.
Yes.
I wish I could take a 9-footer, but my ceilings aren't that tall. Sandy in Connecticut, how are you? It's Shawn and Tanya.
I'm fine. Hello, Shawn and Tanya.
Hello.
I have a daughter by the name of Tanya.
Oh, and I bet she's a lovely young woman, isn't she?
So Sandy, let's start with the basics. Do you watch the Ellen DeGeneres show?
Yes, occasionally.
Yes, and you know who Ellen DeGeneres is?
Absolutely.
Yes, we all love us some Ellen.
Yes.
And so, did you know that Ellen has this whole line of home decor on QVC called Ed On Air?
I did not.
Oh, welcome in.
Did you know that Ellen is a design fanatic? That's something a lot of people are surprised to hear.
Oh, just beautiful.
Yeah.
Sandy, what size are you getting?
I got the 6.5.
Oh, okay, I'm going to stand right
great
by
size.
that one.
I'll tell you why.
Yes.
I live in Connecticut now. I just recently lost my husband. We were living up in the mountains of Maine. And this tree reminds me of snow-covered pine trees
Aw,
in the winter time. Just beautiful up in the mountains of Maine.
how lovely. Well, I
It's
will
nice
tell
when
you.
it brings back memories.
Yeah, I was just going
fond
to say.
memories.
Yep, it's
Yeah.
just, you know, some memories are very powerful, very beautiful things, and I think that's very sweet and very, very touching. And I'm just thrilled that we had something like that for you today.
It's just beautiful with the snow and just like all the trees up in Maine.
Yeah,
in the
that's what
winter.
we were saying, Sandy. It looks like
Yeah.
a fresh cut tree with just a light little morning dusting of snow. It's just
Right.
really, Ellen did a beautiful job recreating it.
I could tell you one thing too with the flocking, it's not falling all over the place. It's on
Yeah.
there nice. Did you notice that as we're
Yeah,
touching
don't worry,
it?
Miss Sandy. We're not going to send you a tree that then ends up sprinkling white stuff all over your floor.
Right.
I hope not, because I live with great-grandchildren.
Aw.
And
Don't
I
think-
have 3 of them. I'm in the in-law apartment, and that would really be a hullabaloo.
I like you,
So
Sandy,
fun.
very much. I
Yes.
wish you a wonderful holiday season. I think you're going to find putting this together and getting it lit, just like Tanya and I showed you, is so, so easy. Just really
May
enjoy.
I say hello to a friend that watches you all the time?
Totally.
And that is Carol, and she lives in Ontario, New York.
Oh, hi, Carol.
Hi, Carol.
May I say, Sandy, that you sound like my Aunt Marilyn?
Oh,
You sound
Thank you
just like
very
my
much.
Aunt Marilyn. So there you go. I hope you have a wonderful weekend.
you too. God bless you both.
God
Thank
bless.
you.
Take good care.
Bye.
I am telling you, I am telling you, I am telling you, I am actually not normally a fan of fake trees.
No?
I have always had them because when I was single before I met Joe, they were just easier. I'm not going to
Right.
go out and cut a tree down. I'm not even going to deal with getting it off the top of the car. It's just never going to happen. But I've never really loved the fake tree situation because it looks like a fake tree.
Right.
These from Ellen are amazing. Ed on Air, the snow